Hi, I would like to present a quick solution for authorization and control of documents for a company quality system or a manufacturing environment or any other environment that needs the control of documents. Basically, we are using Microsoft 365 using SharePoint and Power Automate in order to create the process of document control. I'm going to show you just quickly that we created a site in SharePoint where we have restricted access using site permissions, and we can control access to users depending on the authority level in order for them to have access to see documents or not, to edit them or to approve them. This site permission link is here. You can update here the access restrictions to users in your organization. Also, it's going to show you how the system works. Basically, we created a document library in SharePoint that keeps all the documents with its metadata available for Power Automate and use information for approval and management. This is the library in SharePoint, and this is all the metadata included. In this case, for instance, we have a Word document that are linked to all the metadata. I can show you as an example that the version column is linked all the way to the Word document, so if the document changes version, SharePoint is automatically updated. Also, for in this case, this document is in revision, and it's got revision 2.7. You will see the document has version 2.7 also as a revision level. Integer numbers are used to for approved versions, and fractional decimal numbers like this one when it's draft or pending in this case. And they are not yet approved, and they are not visual to the general user, only to the administrator and the person with access permission. The access is controlled by the Power Automate flow when approving and by the site permission established. As I show you already, the site permission, but also the flow controls the access of the people and establish the people that can do approving. For instance, in this case, this column, it will take the names, from this column to give them access as an approvers. This list is included here on the metadata, and it's linked to all the Microsoft 365 username selected, people that is going to approve this document. So the flow reads information from here, and also is included is automated approve status column, which is this one here. Approved comments, which is like a stamp when the document was approved, that shows the time and also what date this approval was made. Share here are people that have access for editing, and owners are people that they own the document and they're responsible for the applicability of the document. Personal distribution here is people that it's going to be informed every time document is updated or created in SharePoint. Every document has its own version history, and you can see all the history of changes for that particular document. And when we are creating or changing a document, we can have all this information here. This is part of Microsoft 365, and you can use it as a feature that is available in Microsoft 365. You just go to this 3 points icon and you will see the version history. It will show you here when the changes take place, they started and when they took place. Also, you have access to previous versions of the document. The way the process approval works is such as when you see the green approved status, the document is visible to all users included in the site permission member list according to their privilege as read-only. When the document is originally created, it will show as draft, as is shown here. It's either being created or being changed by user. When it's in that condition, can only be seen by the creator, administrator, or people with edit privileges. So when the originator or creator is ready to send his document for approval, he or she executes the submit to approval command that puts the status approval in pending, like in this case, and executes the flow that starts the approval process and asks the originator to include a note on the reason for the change. You can include here the reason for the change. So I'm going to show you here that how this works. For instance, for this draft, you just click here on the submit to approval menu, and it will ask you to publish the document. It will ask you for the comments on the revision, why the revision was done and what is included in the revision. Once that's done, you just click publish and it will put the document in pending that will execute the flow from Power Automate. I just want to briefly explain how the flow works. So I'm going to show you the flow. When a file is created or modified, the flow gets triggered. This is right here. This is the trigger, and executes all the steps and variables are assigned, like here in the condition block, and it will start an approval process when the status condition is changed to pending and grants access to people in the approval column. This is happening over here. The content is equal to pending, and it executes this site, and it gives access to the approvers on the approvers column, and also gets the names of the approvers and it starts the approval process. And once that is done, it sends an email to accept or reject the document depending on each of the approvers' outcome. And an email is sent to each of them. Once the approval is done, the document is stopped from being shared, and the read-only condition is assigned to the document, so all users can see them only as read-only. Also, as I mentioned, emails are sent to all the approvers in the column of approvers, as I show you. So this is the normal email that is sent that the person receives, and can see the reason for the change. You can see also the link to the document, and also you can approve or reject the document depending on the decision. And this can be customized according to your needs. All this information is received also through Teams by the approvers. In Teams, you can see who has approved in one time and who still is pending for approval response. So I'm going to show you an example here in Teams where there are here some documents that were sent for approval request, and so the owner, it will receive here a notification that a document needs to be approved. And also you can see here who has approved and who's still waiting for approval, the link and everything. All that is included in the Teams section. And this is the way, basically, how the system works. Pretty straightforward, as you have seen. This works very well for ISO certified quality systems in industries as medical, aerospace, or automotive, or whichever system where you want to control document approvals and readability for all personnel of relevant versions for the production floor or in the office or in the network. My service is to help you implement this quickly, helping with creating the site, the flow, all customized to your environment, SharePoint databases and column requirements. All of this with my experience as quality manager in different industries, as I mentioned before. I am an industrial engineer with a partial master in quality and reliability, and basically I want to share my knowledge for several years and help companies be more efficient in regards to document control. My name is Ernesto Rodriguez, and look forward to working with you on this quick and easy to use document control SharePoint application. You can find my email and phone number if needed to in my presentation cover of this ad. So I just would like to finish by giving you thanks for your attention, and which is highly appreciated, and see you soon. Thank you.